How do you guys look at student loans? And I'll give you a specific example. I'm in my mid 40s. So when I went through college, I also took out student loans, but college was a lot more affordable back then. How
Definitely.
does somebody in your generation, what advice would you give someone who is your classmate, who is looking at going to college and weighing the pros and cons? Like, I really want to take this major in college, but the graduates are just not, they're not getting a very high salary, but
Not
that's
gonna-
my passion. But at the same time, I'm going to be like $100,000 in debt when I graduate. How do you weigh the pros and cons of that?
I definitely say that it's a major issue for sure, student debt and kind of people walking into college expecting that they'll be able to pay off. Doesn't matter what college you want to look at. If you want to look at Ivy League institutions and you're looking at your Harvard kind of graduates, if you're not majoring in the majors that are going to be something where you'll be making enough money for yourself to comfortably pay off how much you're putting up front to attend that college, I would definitely say that you got to consider changing your thinking process of either where you want to go, what you want to major in. And the reason I say that is because I don't know how many examples there are of people that end up going to college at a very prestigious institution. If you look at a Princeton or a Harvard or a Yale, and you major in an arts or a humanity, but you don't have enough money to pay it off, then you're stuck with like literally $400,000 for the rest of your life that you kind of have to go back and continuously add on to piece by piece to try and get that debt to go down. And it's very hard, especially if you're majoring in something that there might not be a lot of exit opportunities in. So I think that the real thing that you have to consider at the end of the day is what I'm considering and majoring in going to give me a good exit opportunity? And if it does, how much am I willing to put up front for that college cost? Because I know that I'll have to pay it off long term. And I don't want to step into a deal like the Harvard situation where you get a degree from Harvard, but there's no jobs at the end of the day. There's not a lot of opportunities for you. Or if there is an opportunity, then you're not going to be making enough to kind of efficiently pay it off. And if you look at the statistics on it too, there are quite a few people who literally have student debt for their whole lives. Some people unfortunately die with their student debt. They're just not able to pay it off. That's the reality of the situation. So I think that you definitely have to do your own research. You should pick somewhere where you think is affordable moving forward, and you should major in something that will give you enough money to cover that college cost and for you to be living a comfortable life.